Hey, so every year around this time, I take the time to reflect. I look at my wins, my challenges, those things that I've achieved, those things that I've really needed to take better care of. And I take this time of year just to reflect. And I also, throughout the weeks and the days, I track my actions and behaviors. I look through my gratitude diary, I look through my camera roll, and I start to look at all the things I've achieved. And one of the things that I wanted to share today was a number of revelations that I've had over the 2017 year. Every year I kind of can pick out some real learnings, some big revelations. Some are more significant than others, but if I've wrote them down, it's because they've spoken to me. And I always think it's really helpful to be able to share my own learnings with you, because I think that's what creates value. And so I've kind of compiled a list of revelations that I've had. I'm just going to run through some of these. The first one is there's something to be said about people who go the extra mile. I think, we live in such a fast-paced world that actually sometimes when we're able to actually go that extra mile, do something unexpected, add some extra value, do something that actually blows somebody away, I really think that that is an important thing that we all need to grasp as we head into 2018. So there is something to be said for people that go the extra mile, and I want to be a person who does do that. The next one is you need to stay focused and sharp. In a world of distraction, it's so important that we take the time to really focus and hone in on the things that we love and the things that we're passionate about. We've become too multitasking focused. We've become too diluted in our approach. We need to become more sharply focused on what it is that we want to achieve. The next one is you need strategy, conviction, and a need to win in order to sell. I think, it becomes even more challenging every year to be able to articulate our product and service in a way which teaches people how to buy. But without conviction of who you are and the product that you have, and without the strategy behind it, and a desire to actually win, not win at all costs, but win the battle, the struggle to keep going when it's tough, to evolve your idea, your concept, I think is paramount. The next one is I need to create a more tighter niche or niche. We say niche, you guys in America said niche, but it's really, really defining your target market. That's something that I need to continue to really focus in on. What do they look like? What do they wear? What do they want to see? What is it that they need help with? What is their struggle? What is their excitement? And really serve that community. The next one is I need to have people around me in order to grow. I think we're so limited with what we can achieve ourselves that sometimes we just need to be able to have some people around us who are going to actually help us go beyond what we've already achieved. If you're not being rejected, you don't deserve success. So I think that's an encouraging word. I think if you're not being rejected, if you're not hearing no, then in some ways you don't deserve to be successful, because in order to be successful, there's got to be people who don't get it, who don't buy from you, that don't want it, that don't think it'll work, in order for you to keep moving forward. I think if it's easy, there's no value in it. The next one is I need more consistent streams of income. I think, I'm mindful of the fact that often we have to exchange our time for money. And while I do have, residual income, I think it's important that we have those consistent streams so that, during this time when we want to take time out to be with friends and family, we don't see the financial constraints because we're not working, so consistently creating valuable income streams is so important. It's not what you do, but it's why you do it that has the biggest impact on people. So it's not what I do, it's why I do it that really is the thing that resonates with people and makes people want to do business with me. And it's the same for you. So it's not what you do, it's why you do it. Convey your message, let people know why you do what you do. The brave may not live forever, but the cautious don't live at all. I think there's something to be said about people who are brave and courageous to take a risk. for me, that was a great revelation this year. That when I was brave enough, in most cases I succeeded. But when I didn't, I took joy in the fact that I was still living. Share content on other people's platforms. This was another great revelation. It's one thing to create your own, but in order to really harness your business and move up another level, continue to share your own content on other people's platforms. When you judge, you can't influence. There's a sense of, whenever I've judged someone, I'm not able to then influence them. And the same for me, when I'm judged, you can't influence me. So it's just a great revelation of that. Stop watering dead plants. I think there's wisdom in that, of knowing when to give up and when to stop serving and watering something. I need help to go to the next level. I think, as well and as successful as I am, and how self-aware, I do need help in order to move forward. And so for me in 2018, it's about accepting help from people who I believe can help me scale up. You can't fit in and stand out at the same time, so you have to make a choice. You're either going to stand out or you're going to fit in, but you can't do both of them at the same time. Visions come true, not dreams. So it's an interesting one, this, of having a vision for your life and then actually making it happen. And it's actually the vision that you have, what you see yourself, what you envisage, is really what comes true. And branding is a feeling. I've always said that branding is storytelling, but fundamentally, branding is a feeling that somebody gets when they identify with your product, your service, and your brand. So what kind of feeling is your brand giving? These are just a few of the revelations that I've had that I wanted to share with you. I hope they're useful. Let me know which one has spoken to you the most, and please share below some of your own personal revelations that you've had this year.